Co tu jest wyżej? Sam. Automachina nie reaguje. Wyryty na budynku numer seryjny zawiera litery sam. Koszty. Stalowy klucz z płaskim dokorem. Nie, tu rzeczy jest. To jest petunia. Aha, czyli tu Parvati się zatęszyła. To jest puste. Puste, czy ja mieszkanie Parvati okradłem. Się pokój. Sos tatarski. Luksusowy filet ze słończyka. O. Kibelek. Silnik. Aha. Kij do ciepła. To lecimy. Pionier. Olimp, Monarch, Tatar, Scylla. Tatar. Hephaistos. Terra, Laboratorium Finasa. Pionier. Doki na pionierze. Witaj na ekranie mapy układu. Zobaczysz tutaj datę. Okej. A, umiejętności. Do 50 zastosuj. Atut. Sprzedawców. Często trafienie, którym przez towarzysze. Pojemność magazynka o broni naukowej. Szybkość ruchu podczas chodzenia, podczas sprintu. Jesteś bez towarzysza. Blokuje zdolność szybka podróż przy przeciążeniu. Ja bym expa wziął, szczerze powiedziawszy. Od towarzyszy. No, co jest?
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson. I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borscht beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Dobra.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time.
No to idziemy.
Did you want to talk about something else?
We'll be here, Captain.
Parvati bierzemy. Groundbreaker. It's groundbreaking today. Yeah. Jakoś tak. Ła. Tu nie byłem.
Captain. Hey, Captain.
Co?
I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
No cześć.
That was a good thing you did, Captain.
Znasz o swoim tacie. Ale mamy nie... Jak to?
She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception.
To nie ludzkie.
It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
Aha. Podczas kontraktu wszystkie dzieci poczęte i niezaplanowane i zaplanowane są własnością korporacji. Co to ma być? Nie ma romansu? Nie mogę z nią romansować. O.
Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day.
O.
According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to list.
Co?
But we've hardly been out of
Dobrze.
Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
Jak mogę to
You'll want
załatwić?
to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations.
Aha.
If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Ukręcę temu Bedfordowi łeb.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me.
A?
Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Dostawa?
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Okej.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Szukam niejaki Gladys.
Fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Okej. A co do mnie?
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison. Sure thing. Be seeing you.
Spoko ten kapral. Kapral luz. Dobra, to teraz tak, dziennik. Rozmawiałeś z Udonem. Tam jest Udon. Otwierać te wrota. Wow!
Rizzo's Purpleberry Punch. You want a punch? We've got your punch right here.
Chyba szczerze powiedziawszy się cieszę, że gram w remastera. Wow, jak to ładnie wygląda. Troszkę widać, że swoje lata ma. Ale... Tam jest Gladys. Ja muszę do Udoma pójść.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Co to za teksty? Alex nie żyje, to jest raz. To bez znaczenia, czemu zarekwirowałeś mój statek, to 2. 3. Skręcę ci ten twój wątły kark, ty pszczurojebie, oddawaj mój statek. 4. Kwestia Alexa jest teraz bez znaczenia, wiem, gdzie się ukrywa Final Wells. 5. Nie mam teraz na to czasu. Czekajcie.
Oh, I see.
Ups.
Oh, hello. You're back.
Zdecydowanie chciałem save'a zrobić.
I asked after my dear friend Alex Hawthorne.
Przyjaciel.
So tell me, has something happened?
Skręcę ci twój kark.
There's no need for hysterics. This is all a hilarious misunderstanding.
Wygląda mi to, jakby było mi do śmiechu?
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be?
Tak bardzo
Anything at all?
ważne, że wiedzieć o Wellsie, wiem, gdzie znaleźć. Alex nigdy nie wspomniał o żadnym Wellsie. Ale tak bardzo interesuje Wellsem.
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm. That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
O co chodzi z tym skręcaniem o głowę? Skracaniem o głowę?
It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal.
Mogę jakoś pomóc?
Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. It's, well, it's my white whale, I suppose.
Nie mogę ci zdać, gdzie
It's
szukać.
fine. Really, it's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else, please see yourself out.
Czyli na dobrą sprawę ukręcenie go łba tego szczurojeba to zadziałało. Ja myślałem, szczerze powiedziawszy, że będzie jakaś wojna czy coś, że nie wiem, do karceru nas wrzucą, czy to kolejka, to
Are you listening to me, Emfuru? You can't keep me out of there.
mufu.
Something I can help you with? Not without dispensation from Chief Junlei, I fear. We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker.
O,
Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as more critical resources like adequately trained staff. We'd nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Cleos, but they demanded, take care.
czekajcie, to zadanie było do Eli? Dobra. Pijąc szafirowe wino. Zepsułam tą machinę. Jeszcze pastora muszę zrobić. O matko, zapomniałem o pastorze. Wandą Dorset. Wanda Dorset, gdzie ona jest? Tam! Wandzia!
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery
Jakie to za
service.
teksty? Wheeler kazał ci przekazać, żebyś przestała mu truć dupę swoją dostawą.
Did he now? The mouth on that man. I swear his late mother'd be ashamed. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
Mogę spróbować go odnaleźć.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Świetna ta gra jest. Ja pierdzielę, że dopiero nią gram. Takie teksty tu lecą jak złoto. Dobra, dziennik. Aż do tamtej. A to kto?
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of.
Co masz do handlowania?
Look.
Umiejętności handlowiec. Umiejętność handlowiec jest równowartości twojej najlepszej umiejętności, bla bla bla. No, lekki karabin masz. Sprzedaj. No weź mi to. Napraw noszony sprzęt. Dobra, sprzedaj. 20% zniżki mamy. No proszę, proszę. Kij do ciepła, to sprzedamy, to sprzedamy. To jest amunicja, co nie? To są produkty do spożycia. Jak się spożywa produkty? Do tego jeszcze nie doszedłem z śmieci. Sprzedaj śmieci. O, jakie okularki gościu miał. O, safe. A, nie mam 5 tych. Cześć, babo.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Czy tylko słyszałeś od sąsiadów, że piekę świetne ciasteczka cukrowe? Dobre prawie jak kupne, a robię je bez żadnych naturalnych składników. I bez pieca. To trzeba umieć zrobić takie ciasteczka, co nie, kotek? Co? Umiesz zrobić... Kobieta piecze świetne ciasteczka cukrowe, dobre jak kupne, a robi je bez naturalnych składników i bez pieca. Dobra, co? No? Bez żadnych naturalnych składników i bez pieca. No.
Dobre jak kupne.
Tak,
Też
dobre jak kupne.
slogan reklamowy, nie? Dobre jak
No.
kupne hasło.
Powiedział, że mogę cię kupić klucz nawigacyjny do Gwiezdnej Zatoki.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity.
To nie wiem, przesyła mnie finanse, masz jakąś zniżkę po znajomości?
Phineas, that old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his prime, did he tell you? Real light on his feet. Real light in the wallet, too. He still owes me a small fortune. Laws. Maybe I should charge you double.
Co? Jakie podwójne? Co ty ćpiesz, te?
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
Na skrupuły nie narzekam, słucham szczegółów.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Dawaj, wszystko jasne, nie bierzemy, idziemy w ciemno.
And a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer.
Idziemy w ciemno.
Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
No, kumam.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
Co masz na
Want a
handel?
charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler, but she's no match for your pal Gladys.
5% zniżki tylko. What the hell? Co to za broń? Wow. No dobra. A czekaj. Czemu ja mam nadal zaznaczoną?
Why is it hot in here? Yes, dearie?
To co właściwie zrobić?
Take that darling ship of yours down to Roseway,
Dobra.
where that distress shouldn't be too tough for a lass like any time.
Flagojadowe cuksy. A dlaczego cały czas mam ją zaznaczoną? Broń z próżni. Długie jutro. Podręcznik ilustrowany. Czy ja Mogę to sobie zaznaczyć. I zrobić? Mieszkanie kolekcjonera. Chyba mogę wrócić na tamtą planetę, co nie? W sensie, mam wrażenie też, że jak ucięliśmy tą rozmowę, w sensie, żeby tamten odblokował nas statek, to mam wrażenie, że jakaś misja się nam ucięła. Co chcesz, Felix? Felix! Orzeszki ziemne!
We don't know each other yet, but I'm Felix Millstone. I was in the middle of a little discussion with the local authorities when you passed me by. I noticed your ship in port. Got to thinking you might be looking for some crew, so I wandered by, just to take a closer look. Gotta hand it to you, boss.
Co tu się
That's a
stało?
fine-looking ship. Only thing it's missing is me.
Czy ty mnie śledzisz? Bardzo tego nie lubię.
No. Okay, yeah, maybe a little. I'm not trying to be all creepy like, I just want to make a good case for myself. Just give me a shot, that's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired.
Temperament. Jeżeli chcesz mnie przekonać, żebym cię zatrudniła, to źle do tego się zabierasz.
Oh, okay. Well, can you give me a couple of pointers?
Motasz się strasznie.
Sure, I can be myself. I can be myself better than anybody else in the system. You're looking for crew, I'm looking for a way off this port. So we've got something in common already. And yeah, I know I came on a little strong, but honestly, when was the last time anybody was so eager to throw in with you?
Nie wiem,
That's
bierze...
gotta count for something, right? Sure, an interview. That sounds fair. I mean, first time for everything, right? Ask me anything you like.
Jak sobie w walce radzisz?
Are you kidding? I love a good fight. One time, I took an autoloader's head clean off its servos with one swing of a tossball stick. You can count on me in a scrap, boss. That's a promise.
Jaką wartość ma liczba pi?
It's delicious. Mock apple pie and a tripicale crust. Maybe with a little cream on top.
Pira drzwi albo pira z oko. Co? Jaka jest największa
Someone
wada?
told me my biggest problem was that I didn't take orders. I told him my problem is not with authority, it's with jackasses. So yeah, I guess my biggest flaw is that I don't suffer idiots.
Dlaczego jesteś bezrobotny?
I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a spacer's chosen man, though. So when the chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting. Exactly. I was only doing what any self-respecting Rangers fan would have done. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Zawsze mogę wyrzucić go z załogi, więc go weźmiemy sobie.
Wow. You don't know how long I've been waiting to
Więc
hear
no.
that. Thanks, boss. You're not gonna regret this.
You got a crew now, Felix.
No. Mamy Felixa. Felix naprawisz to jest. Felix, wszystko naprawisz. Tu? Mogę wrócić na tą planetę. Co wy mówiliście? Co wy mówiliście, że nie mogę na Edgewater wrócić? Mogę, bez problemu. With no big problem. I my wylądowaliśmy tutaj. No proszę. Już nie tam w lesie. Trzymaj się za ramę od powodzenia w pracy. Uważaj na siebie tam. Tam jest mieszkanie kolekcjonera. Idziecie oboje? Czekaj. Felix, co ty masz? Granatnik. Koszty, my goodness gracious. Wytrzymałość, stworzenie zagrożenia, perswazja. Wezmę tobie perswazję. Towarzysze nie potrzebują amunicji chyba, co nie? Żeby napierdzielać do wroga. Chyba nie. On po prostu piu 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 robi. O Boże. A to co to za maruder zbir? To musiało zaboleć, no. Ten jak napierdziela z tego granatnika. Jak napierdziela z tego granatnika, typ, Jezu! Jaki agent! Co tu jest? Tu nie mogę wejść. Szkoda, że do każdego domku nie można wejść. Ale rozumiem, bo wtedy by dużo tego było. Ale szkoda. Dobry. Inwigilacja. Za lodówka. Tutaj musimy wejść. Czekajcie, wezmę sobie pistolero. Jak na dzikim zachodzie. Jakie cukierki! O, ja bym takiego zjadł cuksa. O. Jeżeli to oczywiście jest cukierek, co nie? Wiadomość. Ody. O, do skanowania? Dobrze. Obejrzyj list kolekcjonera. Dostałem list kierownik w jaskini nad rzeką. Okej. W jaskini nad rzeką jest zakazana księga, którą ksiądz chce poczytać sobie. Ze dna. O matko, teraz tam trzeba biec 200 metrów. O, leg day. Nie ma skipowania leg day'a. Trzeba zasuwać, trzeba O. Jak tuś wejść?
Easy now.
No dobrze. To do jaskini. Ale to robi robotę ten miecz. Ja pierdziu. Ale ładna jaskinia. Wino! Minen. Bakonu. Mamy podręcznik. Bakon. Bekon. Bako, beko, bako, beko, 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 bako. Uuu. Czekaj. Tu coś głębiej jest? Jest.
We're pretty good at this. Incoming.
Walczcie! Jezu. Jakiego koopa? Czemu gra single player miałaby mieć koopa? Równie dobrze może zapytać się, czy Skyrim ma koopa? Czy Fallout 3 ma koopa? Czy Fallout 4 ma koopa? Ta gra nie jest zrobiona na koopie, tylko na single playerze. Skyrim ma koopa, tak. Jeżeli mówisz o modach, to nie jest oryginalna gra. Tylko zmodowana, więc nie możesz powiedzieć, że ma koopa. This is not how this works. Oh no. Ej, księżulo! Mam sprawę. Patrz, mam książkę.
It's a fine new day in Edgewater. The cannery hums, streetlights and faces glow. I suppose this means the two of you were able to sort out the matter?
Lepsza
The
decyzja, no.
greater good can be difficult to determine. None of us can know the effects of our decision in a year, or 10, or 100. Take comfort in the fact that your choices are always, ultimately, in line with the grand plan.
Odkryłem, że Adelaida wykopuje zwłoki i nawozi nimi glebę.
From our own graveyard, just outside the
Tak?
gates. And Silas had not even an inkling. What do they pay the man for?
Nie wiem.
He spends all day digging graves, Vicar. Sir. Sometimes he's got to sleep.
Yes, of course. My reaction was unreasonable.
To nie powiedziała. Czy to, co mi powiedziała, to prawda, że gleba jest kwaśna?
Flowers grow well enough, and creeping ivies, and the fuzzies that grow on rocks, but we don't eat none of that.
It is my understanding that none of the local life, plant or animal, is edible. Earth crops are grown in farms, not isolated cannery towns. Once the spark of life is fled, the mortal form is but unanimated matter, comprised of the same elements as the rest of the universe. We inter for the comfort of the living, not the benefit of the dead.
O,
While distasteful, I would judge Ms. McDevitt's actions beneficial to the greater good.
podoba mi się ten pragmatyzm.
The universe is a mechanism. Its operation and meaning can be understood by observation. By understanding, we move closer to verity and kinship with the grand architect. Animals are ruled by their hearts. Humans were gifted with intellect for a purpose.
Mam twoją książkę.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
Ja nie umiem czytać, kurwa, francuskiego. Po francusku!
Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Na zostać misjach to nadawać twoje życiu sens.
Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
Bierzemy księdza na pokład jako majtka? Dawaj, jesteś majtek.
Certainly. I already gave you most of my money, but I can offer you free spiritual counseling, and I'd be happy to watch your back. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument really. I'm also a passable gun hand if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict.
Lubi tępe narzędzia.
Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
Dawaj.
Fantastic. I promise you won't regret this.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Boże. Mamy pastora na pokładzie, który lubi tępe narzędzia, lubi tępymi narzędziami bić ludzi. What the f... Tak bym chciał. Ataki mocy bronią białą. Czym się na to podejdę na... Aha. O. Czekaj, czyli... O. No okej. Pijąca szefiowi, no. Ada, jednostką sam zapytaj Adę, okej. Czyli tutaj już mamy na dobrą sprawę na planecie wszystko zrobione. Czy możemy się wynosić na dobrą rzecz? Właściwie. Zamiast Feniksa weźmiemy kapłana. Będzie z uśmiechem na ustach, prawiąc skazanie, szedł do boju, bijąc... Nie, robiąc ludziom lanie.